Good morning. This session is for calculation of taxable gratuity under salary income. Gratuity received by an individual employee from employer is taxable under the head salary income. Let me see how to compute taxable amount of gratuity. The format is take the gratuity received, from that deduct exempted gratuity, you will get taxable gratuity. To compute exempted gratuity, we have to see who is the recipient, whether he is a government employee or non-government employee. If he is a non-government employee, we have to see whether his payment covered under Gratuity Act or not covered under Gratuity Act. If he is a government employee, the gratuity received by government employee is fully exempted. Nothing is taxable. So whatever be the gratuity received by him is exempted. He need not to show any gratuity as an income. If he is a non-government employee and his payment is covered under Gratuity Act, then least of the following will be exempted. The following are actual gratuity received, limit rupees 20 lakh, then 15 days of salary of number of years of service he rendered, for which we can use this formula 15 divided by 26 into last drawn salary into number of years of service. And when it comes to last drawn salary, there is a meaning for the word salary. Here salary is basic plus DA forming part. When we are taking a number of years, if it is any fraction of years, that is in month, that can be rounded off. If it is below 6 months, we can ignore. If it is above 6 months, that can be considered as 1 year. If he is a non-government employee and has payment covered under, not covered under Gratuity Act, then least of the following will be exempted. Number 1, actual gratuity received. Number 2, limit 20 lakhs. Number 3, half of average salary of number of years he rendered his service. Half into average salary. Then we must know the word, meaning for the word average salary. Average salary is nothing but what he has drawn in the last 10 months to be added, and it is to be divided by 10, then we will get an average salary. And here the meaning for the word salary is basic plus DA forming part plus commission on turnover. Please make note of it. There is a different meaning for salary if it is covered under Payment Gratuity Act and if it is not covered under Gratuity Act. If it is covered by Payment of Gratuity Act, salary is basic plus DA forming part. If it is not covered by Payment of Gratuity Act, salary is basic plus DA forming part plus commission on turnover. And not covered under Gratuity Act, number of years to be taken, only the completed years to be taken. If it is any fraction of month, even if it is 9 months or 10 months, that is to be ignored. And this is the format for non-government employee when the gratuity covered under Gratuity Act and not covered under Gratuity Act. Of course, we know the format. Gratuity received, from that exempted is to be deducted. We will get taxable amount of gratuity. And how to put an exempted? Least of the following is exempted. Actual gratuity, limit 20 lakh, 15 divided by 26 into last drawn salary into number of years. And for not covered under Gratuity Act, gratuity received less exempted, least of the following is exempted. Actual gratuity, limit 20 lakh, half into average salary into number of years of service, and least one is to be deducted from the gratuity received. We will get taxable gratuity. Let me see some questions on calculation of gratuity with solution. Selvam is a government employee, receives gratuity. So as he is a government employee, fully exempted. So 2 lakh is received amount and 2 lakhs is exempted amount, and taxable gratuity is nil. In this question, the payment, he is a non-government employee, the payment is covered under Gratuity Act. So the format is take the gratuity received, that is 68,000, and compare three things. One is actual gratuity, that is 68,000. Then two is limit 20 lakh, and third one is 15 days salary of the number of years of service rendered, for which 15 divided by 26 into loss drawn salary, which means the salary he received at the time of his retiring, and the meaning of salary is basic plus DA forming part. Here basic is 3,200 and DA forming part is 1,000, 4,200 into number of service 36 years 9 months can be considered as 37 years. So the calculation amount is 89,654. Among these three, 68 is the least amount which is to be deducted from gratuity received. The balance is 0, that is nil. So the amount of gratuity is nil. In the next question, it is also covered under Gratuity Act. Take the gratuity received 2 lakh and exempted. Actual gratuity 2 lakh, limit 20 lakh, 15 divided by 26 into 5,200 is the loss drawn salary, and number of years of service 29 years and 9 months can be considered as 30 years, and the calculated value is 90,000. Among these three, 90,000 is the least amount. That 90,000 is to be deducted from gratuity received 2 lakh. We are getting taxable amount of gratuity 1,10,000. In the next question, it is not covered under Gratuity Act. So we know what is the comparison. The third one is half of average salary of number of years of service rendered. So half into average salary is given in the question, that is 10,000 into number of years of service 25 years, 10 months and 20 days. But only completed year of service is to be considered for the case not covered under Gratuity Act, and hence only 25 years has been taken. The calculated value is 1,25,000. Among these three, that is 1,55,000, 20 lakh, 1,25,000, 1,25,000 is the least value, and which is to be deducted from gratuity received. The taxable amount of gratuity is 30,000. The next question, it is also not covered under Gratuity Act. Take 96,000 gratuity received and compare 3 half of average salary. Here they said at the time of his retirement his salary was 6,300. So 6,300 was the amount he received for the past 10 months. When we are putting an average, that is multiply by 10 and divided by 10, we will get same 6,300. And number of years of service 20 years, 28 years and 9 months. Only the completed year of service is to be taken. So ignore 9 months, take only 28 years. The calculated value is 88,200, which is to be deducted from gratuity received, and taxable gratuity is 7,800. The next question is also not covered under Gratuity Act. Gratuity received is 50,000, and in comparison to for calculating the exempted gratuity, the limit is the actual gratuity 50,000, limit 20 lakh, and half of average salary. So half into, and we have to find the average salary because average salary is not given in the question. They said he received 50,000 as his gratuity and his salary is fixed at 2,520 per month. Average salary is given in the question. So take 2,520 into number of years of service. They have given it is 38 years, which comes 47,880, and this is the least one. So it is deducted from gratuity received, and taxable gratuity is 2,120. And in the next question, so it is also not covered under Gratuity Act. Take 1 lakh as the gratuity received amount. Then compare three things. Actual gratuity 1 lakh, limit 20 lakh, and half of average salary of number of years of service rendered. Half into 5,440. How it comes? We have to find the average salary. So what is the meaning of average salary? The salary he received, that is basic plus DA forming part plus commission on turnover. What he received for the past 10 months, the preceding 10 months, that is before his retirement, what he received is an average salary. So here he retires on 36 2020, that is in the month of June he retires. See the calculation of average salary. The month of June he retires, so leave June. So calculate the preceding 10 months, which is of May, April, then March, February, like that it will go. But he got a salary of 5,000 for the year 1920, and from the year 2021 his basic was revised to 5,200, and in the given question only the basic salary is there, no DA forming part and no commission on turnover. So only the basic is going to be taken. And for the month of April and May in the year 2020-21, for the month of April and May, that is for 2 months, he took 5,200 as basic. And the remaining 8 months, how the remaining 8 months, because we are going to take last 10 months salary, so 2 months salary was calculated. So for the remaining 10 months salary during the year 1920, his salary was 5,000. So 8 months into 5,000, 40,000. Total 50,400 will be the salary for the last 10 months. So if it is 50,400 is for 10 months salary, then the average salary of 1 month is 5,040. So this is how the average salary is to be calculated. And when we take a number of years of service, only the completed year of service is to be taken. The calculated value comes 95,760. And least among these three is 95,760, which is to be reduced from gratuity received, and hence taxable amount of gratuity is 4,240. In the given question, the employee received gratuity which is not covered under Gratuity Act. So the gratuity received is 2,88,000, from which we are going to compare 3 and take the least value. The third one is half of average salary of number of years of service rendered. Half into. Here the salary detail is given. Basic 16,000, dearness allowance 6,600 per month, and servant allowance is given. An annual increment of basic salary is rupees 1,000 per month, falls due on 1st January. So every 1st January he will get an increment of 1,000 rupee, and what he is receiving, that 16,000 basic salary, is a present salary. So this is from January 2020, and before that his basic salary was 15,000. Are you able to understand? Now he is taking a basic salary of 16,000. So in the previous year, before he get an increment, his basic salary was 15,000. After getting an increment only, his basic is revised to 16,000. And when he get the 16,000? From January onwards. So when he retires in the month of June. So leave June and consider a salary of 16,000 from the month of January. So January, February, March, April and May, for 5 months he took 16,000, and before that for 5 months he took only 15,000. So multiply both and take a total of 1,55,000, which is for 10 months, and average salary is 15,500, which is to be multiplied with the number of years of service. Only the completed year of service is to be taken. Ignore 9 months into 34, which comes, the calculated value comes 2,63,500. Then the taxable amount of gratuity is 24,500. Yes, this is the question. To consider Mr. Ram as government employee, non-government employee, covered under payment of Gratuity Act, not covered under payment of Gratuity Act. And when he is a government employee, the entire amount, that is 1,20,000 received as gratuity, is exempted. Taxable gratuity is nil. When he is a non-government employee covered under Gratuity Act, we know the formula, we know the provision. So actual gratuity, for calculating the exempted gratuity, actual gratuity 1,20,000, limit 20 lakh, 15 divided by 26 into last drawn salary, that is 4,000, into number of year of service. Here we can consider the 7 months as 1 year because it is above 6 months. Hence the period of service is 30 years. The calculated value is 69,231. which is the least one. So this can be reduced from gratuity received. The taxable amount of gratuity is 50,769. If he is a non-government employee and his payment is not covered under Gratuity Act, then his taxable gratuity is gratuity received 1,20,000, and compare the three things to find an exempted gratuity. Actual gratuity 1,20,000, limit 20 lakh, half of average salary for the service rendered. Half into average salary is his last drawn salary is given in the question 4,000. So this can be considered for the salary for last 10 months. So which is to be multiplied by 10 and divided by 10. We will get the same 4,000 into, when we take number of years of service, only the completed year of service is to be taken, and hence we ignore 7 months. Only 29 years has been taken for calculation. The calculated value is 58,000, and which is the least among these three, and it is to be reduced from gratuity received. The taxable amount of gratuity is 62,000. Thank you all for your patience.